wife of Winthrop.
Hi, my name is Nabil. I'll be playing Olo, a turtle monk mastering the way of the Drunken Fist.
And our group, the Menagerie, has had a busy day. You guys woke to a rainstorm, which has only just let up here in the evening. You started your day by collapsing the bell tower dedicated to Ubtao, leaving Winthrop, Walkerbow, and Hollis exhausted from crawling out of the rubble.
Not my fault.
Good job, team.
Thorn strained his abdominal muscles from laughing from an adjacent building top. And Beatrix has a very sore throat from letting Winthrop know what he did wrong.
As every wife should.
You guys then crossed the river to a shrine you'd spotted before the tower collapsed. Baka's wind wall stopped the arrows being fired at you, presumably by the tabaxi bag of nails. Hollis solved the key puzzle at Unk's shrine after releasing the radiant trap, and you guys have collected your first cube. You then saw that there was about a 60-foot gap between the cliff and the temple on the landmass in the middle of the lava lake. Heading back to your camp, you briefly fought some drunken apes who tossed some barrels of tej at you. You then witnessed the King of Feathers investigating the fallen bell tower. After a brief rest and fresh bread, you went to Kubazan's shrine, where Olo leapt atop a froghemoth who had swallowed Walker Bow, making this the third beast she's been swallowed by in Chult. Or she gets a free greater healing potion. After exiting the froghemoth, Walker used her mage hand to take the next cube, avoiding having to hopscotch across the wooden posts in the temple walls, but setting off the poison trap. Baka quickly stone-shaped a hole in the door to let Winthrop, Beatrix, and Walker out, and Walker staggered out with 1 hit point remaining, but holding Kubazan's cube in her paws. Bleeding, battered, and bruised, you have forgone resting to go see the Red Wizards, hopeful that they will have some healing potions to sell you.
I would like to actually amend my plan to head out before resting, because we can always do it in the morning.
Yes, and also who's saying they won't take us out in our weakened state?
Or we can just go... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's far too late for that. You guys have walked up. You have arrived at the homestead where the Red Wizards have been staying. The guards, let you pass, and you notice the guards actually look a little beaten up as well. And they wave you in, and you enter the first floor, which is covered with parrots. And as you guys step through, the birds actually pick up and start singing loudly the song that Winthrop taught them.
Yes.
But it's no longer just the 3 of them. It is now about 80 or 90 parrots that all join in and start singing
in harmony.
Nice.
Maybe we should leave. I don't think they're happy with us.
We can give them Winthrop.
Oh, Winthrop is
necromancers.
Winthrop is dancing around with his fingers up in the air. Yes.
Careful about the monetization of this.
Yeah, we may have to cut it off. I think it's been more than 30 seconds.
Talking over. Okay.
Yeah.
And as this is happening, you see the younger female wizard that you guys met earlier in the day that you recognize as Thasma, and you see that she is actually smirking, and with sort of a wave of her hand, she actually gets the birds to be quiet, and she just turns to you and says, "That was genius." And she just says, I tip my hat to whoever did that. It is driving everybody here mad.
Oh, you're most welcome, madam.
I am normally the one to do such things, but I will cede the crown here to our illustrious aristocrat.
I'm taking the level of bard next level.
So we haven't had a chance to clean up or anything, have we? Is Walker Bow still covered in big frog hemoth saliva and goop and grossness?
I'm sure you've had time to clean yourself.
Yeah.
No.
You were able to, sort of jump in the pool of water that was there, but no, you guys got back to camp, and while some of you were thinking about staying, as soon as Hollis walked, you guys all decided to go with him. So no, you all look pretty beaten up and in rougher shape than You guys certainly were beforehand.
So I just kind of look at the wizard as she's, oh, congratulations. I'm just kind of like, bath, please.
We'll head back very soon. I'm simply.
No, I'm asking her. I'm just like, I want to take I don't care where. Just give me a tub with clean water. I don't care.
Well, as you are walking through the main entryway, you can see that there are quite a few sort of pools or areas that have, waters or fountains in them. And even in the main room, there are fountains, because obviously, there was always sort of clean water around in a lot of these finer homes. So yeah, she shows you to a room where you can go and clean up.
Every parrot I've ever known shits in its water.
Yeah, so Walker Bow just takes a second just to wash off, the rest of the frog with saliva. Ugh.
And stomach
All right.
acid.
And with that, Phasma walks
And
you guys
crusties.
up to the second floor room, where again you see Zagmira, and this time you also see a different, very tall, red-robed wizard with just a very large scowl on his face, and you can see him actually pulling what appear to be little bits of cloth and wax out of his ears, and
Oh, he's not gonna
putting them
like
into his pocket.
Winthrop. He's not gonna like Winthrop because I'm whistling. I'm whistling the song under my breath right now.
And Hollis is just gonna look back at Winthrop and just kind of like elbow him in the ribs and be like, just downstairs.
I'll stop whistling.
Thank you.
And with that, Zagmira welcomes you in and just says, "Well, you look like you've had quite a day, as have we. How is your hunting gone?"
Well, I gotta say it's gone somewhat successfully.
I believe the word he's looking for is "ow."
I wouldn't say it's been a completely unqualified success.
I got eaten by a frog hemoth.
Yes, quite frankly, a lot of us right now are feeling like we've had a building dropped on us.
But these rains
honest.
have been a blessing on the day.
Yes, they have. Let's not belabor the point. We're making some progress, as judging by yourselves and your guards downstairs, you have as well. Although certainly not without cost. But speaking of cost, we were actually hoping to perhaps engage in a little commerce before we retire for the night. We're a little low on healing supplies, and we figured that such fine wizards as yourselves would be more than equipped, more than well stocked with items such as healing potions, and we were hoping that you might have a few for sale.
You see her turn, and she looks at Dyrax and Phasma, and Phasma, you get the sense that, she kind of smiles and nods. Dyrax, his face does not change at all, and Phasma actually pipes up from the back and just says, "I think we have a few to spare, as we have lost a few people today, so the ones that we've purchased in the past are not being used."
I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Miss Phasma, and you have my condolences. Phasma, you have my condolences.
They're hirelings.
How much surplus do you have?
I would ask, have you...
Oh, I just asked how much surplus she had.
We have lost about half a dozen people, and I would actually ask, in your explorations today, have you seen another male wizard, sort of middle-aged, actually has a beard, name of Vosge?
Does he have a bow?
In a couple of days.
Vosge. Wizard with a bow. I can't see
he has a beard.
Oh, wizard with a beard. Yeah.
No, I'm asking if he had a
bow?
bow. That's what I'm asking.
No.
No, we haven't seen him.
We have seen a tabaxi around. Poor fellow. We're led to believe that the stresses of the of the environment in which we all find ourselves in have gotten the better of him, unfortunately. It's
Technically, we haven't seen him. We've just seen his arrows.
yes. We have. This is true. We haven't seen him as much as been shot at by him. We figure that leaving him alone is probably the best course of action, as he was on his final hunt when he lost his marbles, but it's still a danger to be reckoned with nonetheless.
We Tabaxis be sneaky.
Yes, we all saw how sneaky and quiet your handiwork is. Pipes up sort of Dirax and he says, you brought the dinosaur to our front door.
Yeah, that was the ranger, not the Tabaxi.
Yes.
That was a party decision, and we are terribly
No.
sorry for the poor decision this party made in ringing that bell.
No.
As a group, we had decided that it
No.
would be a good idea to ring the bell.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and then facepalm.
I am not lying in any way.
Yeah, he just kind of harumps and just says, well, we did do one thing. We actually found the entrance to a buried temple right behind it, so you did something in your folly that actually turned out okay.
Yes, and allow me to be the first to apologize on behalf of us for any inadvertent misfortune that we may have caused you.
And with that, Zakmira turns and says, so about potions, we bought quite a few from the gentleman in Port Nyanzaru, so to sell them to you, I would charge you the same price that we paid.
That is certainly more than acceptable. We certainly have the funds available to us, and we would be happy to reimburse.
And she once again, out of thin air materializes a chest, and inside she pulls out a few vials, and she says, "We've got. I can sell you one common each, and I have one better one. We paid," and she looks over at Dirax, and he says, 80 gold each, 300 for the good one.
So that's 700 total.
I'll buy the good one unless someone else needs it.
Sorry, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. He said he paid 8. That's 480. That's
860 total.
860.
I love when they try and think.
Oh,
Nice.
It's funny because he's a musician.
Hollis is gonna sort of smile politely and nod. He's gonna hold his tongue on that one.
And Beatrix is going to give the wifely eyes of death to her husband.
I love vaccinations.
The strongest power of all.
Wait, what do you mean vaccinations?
Never mind. There's certainly not a vaccination against that.
So,
No,
Hollis,
there
are you
isn't.
ending up with all of those potions, or are we divvying them up, or what?
If everybody wants to spend a coin to
Yoink.
to purchase the potions, who gets the big guy? I'd say we split that because it's probably going to go to whoever's the most hurt on any given.
Yeah. I could pay for it and distribute it as needed if you want.
Let's do it this way. So there.
It's gonna be like communion with Thorn. We're gonna get a cracker and a little bit of a healing potion.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, what happens with the 50 I bought in between sessions?
You bought 50?
Oh.
50, yes, for 2,500 gold.
This
this is how I'm allowing this to occur in game, is by selling them through here.
Okay, so
Because
I mean,
you guys have to pay Chultan prices while you're in Chult, which is the 80 gold.
Oh,
What, 80
okay.
gold? Okay, well then I will just figure out what the difference is. That's an extra 30 gold times 50
Dude, isn't that
is
like how I
another
recall?
1,500.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we only have like 8 of them right now, not 50.
We don't have enough time in a battle to drink so much.
Hook it up to my veins.
I need something like a machine gun belt.
A bandolier. You'd look like a shot girl in a bar.
No, I've got them in a bag.
I forgot you had bought them.
If you take 1,640 gold back, then we'll have our 8 plus 1. And we'll be able to all have one and have
plus 1.
7 plus 1? Yes.
No, I want my 50.
You're 50 what?
Potions.
Potions of healing.
You want 50 potions of healing.
Surprising enough, I can actually carry that without going over my carry limit.
That he bought out of game.
Can I start calling you Clink?
Oh, wait, just like that barbarian.
You should have, I think your stealth roll should be a disadvantage.
No,
Click,
my
click,
stealth
click,
roll
click.
is a 0 anyway.
He's gonna look like one of those guys who only takes his empties back to the beer store once every 6 months. So he's gonna be trying to move 2 carts through the jungle filled with potions.
All right, so
Match
how are we
table
doing
is
this?
back. If we all give up 122 gold and let's call it 9 silver, we'll all have a potion of healing and a chance at a greater potion of healing.
All right, so 123.
Let's call it 123 if you want to make the numbers
Right.
even.
Yeah, just make it even. I really don't have any silver, so.
Oh man,
I'll
Hollis is doing the Superman 2 bit. He's rounding off the numbers and putting it to himself.
And does Baka still have his 50 from out of game, or is that not a thing we can do? I thought it was.
You can do it.
Okay.
You know, I was giving you guys this as a way to do it in game, but yeah,
Okay.
technically it's legal to do.
Okay.
All
Done.
right. We should take a long rest at some point.
So how much was that? 123?
123
Don't know why I'm
Each?
paying into this.
each. Yeah, that gets you a Chalton-priced potion of healing, as well as a greater potion of healing for dire emergencies
123.
for someone in the party.
Yeah, and then I will talk through gritted teeth. The sound of a very frustrated wife. It is good for morale. And I will pluck my gold down.
I was just wondering why I have such low gold, but then I realized I kept buying those artifacts that we kept finding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, what have I got
So with
myself
that,
into?
you guys are bid adieu. You know, Zagmira says, you know, we got our 3rd cube today, so we are just about halfway there.
Oh, excellent. We ourselves have a pair. This is, after a day here. We're going to be going for another 2 tomorrow, and we'll hopefully possibly see you at the last temple, or potentially we'll get there first. We're not sure, but we are, if I remember correctly, working not at cross purposes on this one. So having the Red Wizards working along the same purposes with us would certainly be welcome.
Indeed, I think it is a fortuitous alignment of goals. And
couldn't agree more.
So we're leaving them now. They're ushering us out.
they're ushering you out, and as you guys are leaving, Thasma.
But before we
and just says you missed a spot, and she'll prestidigitate, and you are cleaned off.
Oh, thank you.
Before we leave the room with what was the guy that was being an ass? It was Dyrex, right?
Dyrex,
Yeah.
yes.
That was the one that pulled the swabs out of his ears.
Yes.
Okay, I hope this isn't too loud, but I whistle as I walk out.
And as you do that, the birds downstairs immediately pick it up, and you guys walk out to this cacophony of sound, and even then you can hear just this low coming from behind you, which is obviously him as you guys leave.
And that is a parody song, Mr. and Mrs. People who will be double checking this video later.
I'm at the range down in Chelt.
Yes, exactly. That is the song.
I taught that to him.
And with that, you guys head back to your campsite and let's say Thorn, roll me a d20, please.
All right.
Yeah, you guys have a quiet walk back to your camp.
Thank you.
Thank me for that roll.
I really
Yes.
hope Dave's all right, because he was supposed to dig up the bell.
Sorry, what was that?
Dave, I commanded him to dig up the bell after he's finished with the bread.
Did you?
Politely, yes. We had this
Well-
whole conversation.
Yeah,
I hope-
when you get back to camp and you see Dave his clothes are kind of torn and ragged, and
Oh,
he is just
Dave.
sweating and absolutely exhausted because he's just saying, "It's such heavy rubble, Mom. I've made about 5 feet. The bell will
Oh.
probably be dug out in maybe another couple of weeks or so."
You're using Wanderlust, right?
Yes, but it's 5 stories
Oh.
of building that I'm trying to move, sir.
Oh, Dave.
Well, get to it. You heard the missus. She
Oh,
knows
excuse
what
me.
she's doing. She has commanded you.
Rutherford.
I'll walk off.
Rutherfords, may I suggest just leaving the bell?
But it's very important for the museum. But Dave, I understand. Please don't. Please don't. Just do your best. And please, can someone who...
Honey, your bicycle's going backwards.
Or it's called proper managing. Anyway, Dave, I think you've earned yourself a glass of wine. And please, will someone mend his clothes? Very
Please.
pretty,
I'll-
please.
Mend the clothes.
I'll sort of take him aside and be like,
Earned a glass of wine. He's been sneaking it the whole time that we've been out. He thinks I don't know. And I'm going to give him the death glare. But I know.
And
Dave,
he
and as
deserves it for
Beatrix
his work
and
today.
Winthrop are talking with their voices raised. Just they're loud enough that a couple of birds in the trees just immediately fly away. And
Dave,
yeah,
let's go sit in a quiet corner and I'll tell you all about the rock and roll lifestyle.
Dave, follows you and just sort of trips and staggers a bit and says, "Oh, thank you so much, sir." And yeah, just sort of sits, and as you're talking to him and mending his clothes, he nods out almost immediately.
Aw. I cuddle up with Peaches and find something to eat.
You could eat peaches.
I'm not going to eat my pygmy goat.
There's millions of them.
No, it's her pet.
Oh, I
It's
thought
my
we were talking
pet.
about peaches still.
No,
It's
my
a magical
goat.
pet.
My Peaches goat. Like, honestly, I keep forgetting I have her. Because she stays in the camp with Dave all the time. I'm assuming they're best friends by now.
Well, I mean, she probably stands on Dave's head constantly because Wanderlust is there all the time.
True. Probably has like little pygmy goat hooves indentations in the skull.
So, remind me where you got this goat. That sounds familiar.
What's his name's fair?
All right.
By Chen.
Breakout. Not
Yeah,
breakout. Yeah, breakout.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, at 5 chens. So with that, you guys are able to get your food. Your gear is mostly dry in terms of your bedding and all that. So you guys can take your long rest if you choose.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we choose.
I believe we choose.
Dave made dinner before he went to sleep, right?
Oh, of course.
No. Oh, really? Okay.
I agree. He
here's a
deserves
question.
2 glasses of wine tonight.
He's passed out.
Here's a
I'll
question.
take care of those.
No, these are for him.
Give him some breakfast wine.
Yeah, there you go.
Breakfast wine. Anyway, sorry, Lauren, continue.
Oh no, go on.
I don't think we had anything else. We're just
Yeah.
being abusive to a imaginary character.
No, you're being abusive to imaginary character. I'm engaging.
You made him dig out a bell from a collapsed building.
I didn't
Friggin'
know.
9/11 over there.
Single-handedly.
Now, first of all, I didn't know it was that bad. 2,
It was a
You were
five-story
at the
bell tower.
top. You fell the whole way. You experienced every bit.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't been specially trained in excavations. But, someone has to manage this, and it's gotta be me!
Walker's lighting up a hand roll as she watches this.
We could come back with a salvage team.
Lauren,
After we save the world.
Place to take a long rest away from the argument.
And then I'm gonna actually say this quietly, but what about the Red Wizards? They want that shit to do whatever they're gonna do, and I wanna have it first. Did everyone hear that?
Yes.
Yes, I don't think the Red Wizards care about the bell more than they care about the Soulmonger, which, and I lower my voice when I say this, let's face it, they're necromancers. They probably don't want to destroy it so much as, use it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Hollis. You're smart.
Not according to some aristocrats I know.
That one's grating on my nerves, too.
I know, right?
As soon as he gets back home, he was not like this in Baldur's Gate. He was all politeness and witty, and that's why I fell in love with him. And now suddenly
True
he gets
colors,
back
girlfriend.
Suddenly he gets back home in his native land, and he's treating everyone like dirt.
Seriously, you just need to take him back to the Sword Coast and just let him just dive back into his responsibilities. I promise you, he's an aristocrat. You guys like work, right?
Oh, absolutely.
See, there you go.
In addition to studying the arts of war, I also studied the art of management. There's a lot of similarities.
Sigma something
Man.
5. What was that? What's that shit I get at work?
6 Sigma, and it's amazing.
I thought it was like something from Star Trek Deep Space Nine the first time I read about it.
No, it isn't.
Anyway, so where are we going next? Oh, I guess we're having a long rest.
Are you guys keeping watch?
Yeah, I'll take the
Yes.
darkest part.
I'll take the third.
Are we doubling up, or is this going to be onesies?
I will watch with Winthrop.
I'll
Yeah,
take
all those
whatever
questions.
watch is. I'll take whatever watch is available. Whoever is stuck with me.
I don't think anyone's claimed first watch, so I'll go for first watch.
All right, Thorn and I, the Tabaxis, will talk of their folk.
Man, that guy was crazy.
We never even saw him yet.
Okay, hang on. I need to take a 2-minute break. We've got Andy's wife and a friend who just arrived at my front door.
Ooh!
You told me that was the case. They're
Party
probably picking up
crashers.
All right, you know what? Why don't we use this time to go on a bathroom break?
Okay.
So thank
Sounds
you
good.
to
Be right back.
listening. So thank you to listening to all of our dungeons. Tune in about 5 minutes when our glorious fantasy soap opera continues.
Oh,
Pa
is there...
sold the silver mine.
God.
all my dungeons.
Okay,
'cause
first of
can
all, the
anyone-
mine is, if memory serves, up and to the left.
Yeah. Are we doing
And
this
it was
temple?
a red dragon that stole it.
Oh, nice. Are we doing this temple bottom left next?
I guess.
I believe so. So if they have 3 cubes, that means there's 4 cubes, and they found a hidden temple somewhere. So there's that one, and then there's the one up on the spire. That's going to be the pain in the ass to get to.
Except that I just leveled up and chose fly as one of my new spells.
Yeah, but that only
that
works
helps.
on you and if you carry someone.
He can also
I
he
can
can
take
carry
a
a
rope over.
rope.
He can carry 2 ropes, and we can make a makeshift rope bridge.
I never thought of that.
And you did
Or I
just
can
there is another temple right behind the bell tower that your
It's
wreckage.
raided.
That's okay. As soon as the rest is over, I'm going to ritually cast water walking.
So they said they had 3, right?
Yes.
So
They
that
had
means
told you the other one they were going after was the one way over here.
Okay, so there was that one. There was the one right by the waterfall, and there was a third one, and I'm trying to figure out where that is.
Well, the third one is
You guys
down.
know about this?
Well, yes, but we stole that one.
No,
Oh,
that
then
one.
You
the
got
one
that
we,
one.
yeah, the ones we've
And-
been to, just cross that out.
Oh, right, I labeled the wrong one. Oh, so they did go for this south central temple then.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have the Froghemoth Temple is the one over on the left.
Oh, that's the one we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That looks.
Yeah, with the water in front.
Oh. So okay, so there's still one there.
Yeah, that one, it appears they've raided. So we have one behind our wreckage and the temple in the middle of the lava. So I say we go for the one that we've wrecked up already because that's really close, and then we'll try to figure out logistics for the lava temple.
Okay.
Don't you just love lava levels in games?
Or I mean, if you want, Thorn could just fly over to the lava one and just I'll grab that one and come back.
Seems a little easy.
Or not come back.
Or not come back at all.
All right, so are we going to be competing with the necromancers for this bell tower one, or they just said it was there?
I get the feeling
They just said it
eventually
was
we're
there.
going to be fighting them.
Yeah. So let's just bring it on.
Yeah, you want to take them out first?
No, I kind of want to have them do most of the work for us.
Oh, so we just wait in the rubble until they go down there and
No,
Kinda like
we still
Indiana Jones.
do our part finding pieces because I figure they're going to do the exact same thing. So they're going to try and find as many as they can, and we're going to try and find as many as we can. And then at some point, they're either going to betray us or work with us. And I'd say we'd be ready for both instances.
Okay, well, we could stealth over to the bell tower and see if they're there, or not stealth and see if they're there.
I'd like to leave as early as possible, honestly, like
All right.
6 a.m. if possible. Like as the sun is coming up, we're there.
Well, Thorn already made the a lame perception check for first watch.
Oh, we're doing perceptions, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do I have to do perception?
Third watch.
Yeah. Wait,
All of-
Yep. Give
do
me a
we each
perception.
have to do one? Yeah.
11 and 12.
We see nothing.
Yeah, so Thorn, you don't see anything. Thorn, you actually almost nod off. Everything's just sort of a little quiet and boring. But yeah, you don't see anything. Hollis, during your watch,
Which is
I
the
would
last
say-
one.
yeah, in the last one, you see just sort of out of the corner of your eye what appears to be, 2 or 3 foot high, sort of figures just very quickly and quietly, move past your location. They don't pay you any mind. They don't come anywhere near, but you actually spot them just sort of on the roadway, heading down towards the south.
Yep, I don't spot them.
Hmm.
Do you point those out?
Who's awake?
Weren't we doing the watch? I thought you were staying up with me.
Yeah, it was Hollis and Winthrop on the final watch.
Oh yeah, no, I'll kind of silently sort of lean over and kind of elbow you in the chin or wherever it is, and I'll just kind of nod
Okay.
in that direction.
So, well, can I see any better? I guess he has dark vision as well, don't you?
I do.
So then, yeah, I can't see any better. Maybe because I'm
Apparently,
taller.
I do.
Yeah, so the two of you can see them. Give me a nature check.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'll
why
say-
it's adding a bonus to 0 to mine.
The bless thing?
Well, it's more it'd be guidance, if anything, on this, and I haven't clicked the
Well,
box.
you're still getting
See
the
if it does-
+3, so.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
So Winthrop and Baca. Yeah, you guys. Even in this sort of gloom, and just from the quick glimpse you saw, you think they were probably just kobolds.
Oh, those little chaps are so delightful.
Kobolds.
Oh, they're so funny.
I'm
I'm
back.
for the dragon around here.
Yeah, well,
no, there's a red dragon around because the one dwarf wanted us to go and deal with it.
Was that Brendan?
No, the other one.
I don't
One
remember
of the
another
guides
dwarf.
we could have hired.
Oh,
the-
right.
You
Yes,
guys nearly
yes.
hired.
Really should have brought the one that hit on me. I'm
should
just
find that arm.
saying.
Maybe get the Red Wizards to animate it, and we'll bring it back to him, a la Ash and the Evil Dead, and Evil Dead 2.
I think his arms
Evil
have
Dead
been
3.
like long dead. He can fix that with just a restoration spell.
I don't think so, or he would have done.
All right, is it morning?
It is. The dawn comes. You guys are awakened early. Hollis did his trick of drinking a lot of water to make sure that he wakes up early and on time.
So I come back from the bushes and I'm like, all right, ready to go.
Olo does the same thing, but he hadn't planned it.
Yeah, that's just Olo.
No,
So,
I was. Yeah, never mind.
yeah, and the morning, at this time, it's actually cool. It's very misty out, but it's probably the most pleasant you felt this city and most of the jungle feel. I mean, you're below most of the jungle, so everything actually feels cool, feels sort of crisp. Dave, is sort of doubled over. His back is obviously very stiff and sore, but he, has a very quick and simple meal ready for you guys. And
I'll
where do you
have him
guys want to
sit
head out?
down. I don't want him to make me feel bad, so he has to sit down.
And I will say, you know what? Take a break today. We don't want you being worn out. I'm very sorry I didn't,
Get the bell. She's very mad. She yelled about it all night.
No, that is not what happened, Winthrop. I'm very sorry I did not project manage this correctly. I should have brought in more resources. As they said back in Six Sigma school, 9 women can't make a baby in a month. Take
Six
your
Sigma
time.
soon?
Whatever you say, Mom. Yes.
It's okay. I respect you.
Oh god, now I'm getting like flashbacks of her like micromanaging the servants and them having no idea what the hell she's talking about.
All
And
right.
I
See,
say-
here I am thinking she's turning into a cult leader.
And I say,
It
okay.
is Six Sigma.
I say, okay, you guys go ahead. I'll just pack up the rest of my gear. I'll be right behind you. And as everybody leaves, I sort of lean over to Dave and I say, here, for your back pain. And I sort of hand him the last of the of the herbs that we had gathered in the garden. And then I
All right.
scamper off.
He does
Thank you.
scamper.
This will certainly aid in my pain, sir. Thank you very much.
And for your glaucoma.
So, which are you heading up to the ruins behind the bell tower to beat the Red Wizards there, or are you heading south?
That one.
I'm
Bell tower.
thinking the bell tower, yes.
I did a good job taking down the tower, so we should go get the thing.
All
What
right.
thing?
It is
you.
our salvage right.
The fact that the necromancers actually told us about this location makes me
Yeah.
already.
We're going to
Why
have to be very cautious about this.
Why are paladins always so suspicious? I had to remember if he was a paladin or not, because he keeps arcane blasting.
So-
Gets half the time too.
Whoops.
So you guys make your way up the streets. It's very quiet at this hour. You get no sense of anybody
Oh,
else out in the
kobold
streets on your
tracks.
journey up.
Are there tracks of kobolds?
Give me a survival check.
Motherfucker!
10 for 10.
None that you can spot. I mean, you look at where you think they were, but either they are, very good at disguising their handiwork, or they treaded very lightly.
That is odd. Anyone else want to take a look?
I
I'll
will have told Eku on the way out that we saw kobolds in the night, so just be aware.
And then you gave Dave drugs. Way to go. You are just batting 1,000.
I am so generous.
It's good medicine.
Not if it makes him paranoid.
But it relaxes the muscles.
It's not paranoid
Bites.
if the entire jungle really is out to get you.
True.
All right, so you guys make it to the shrines, and you can see that, on the other side of the rubble, there is, an entranceway that appears to have been sort of, broken probably by the fallen building. So it allows you to see, the shrine that was probably closed off at a time in the past. And, this has allowed you to find your way there.
We snoop around for necromancers.
Nothing over here.
I'd like to snoop around
Give me
for
perception
traps.
checks.
Yeah, I'd like to snoop around for traps, actually.
And
I'll
those
put
plants. I'm going to suspiciously look at those plants because that keeps happening. Fuck
Trap
you,
checking,
plants.
Investigation or perception?
Perception if you're looking for red wizards. And so you guys looking around, you can see that cracked monoliths sort of flank the entrance to this ruin. And you see, as you're looking around, Winthrop, these are just sort of saw-edged ferns growing in the courtyard, sort of, in between and around these flagstones. And while you don't see anything in the plants themselves, as you are scoping them out and looking, you see another one of these tiny little bunnies with the unicorn, sticking out of its head, immediately sort of scurries away and dashes out from behind one of these bushes and past
Animal
the wall.
handling? Is there a way to do animal handling to try and get it to... I want that fucking bunny.
Don't you
Calm
have
down,
a bunch at the museum?
So was that a yes?
Yeah, you can give me an animal handling, but it moved quickly enough that you'll have to do
Roll
pretty well to
really
try and
high?
get it.
Yeah. Come on, 20. Big money, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, go! Motherfucker.
Aw.
Whammy!
No, you run through the yard sort of going here, but it just disappears and vanishes through a crack in the fence.
Here, buddy,
That
buddy,
little
buddy, buddy,
Almirage
buddy.
scampers away. But with that, as you're looking around, you start to see other images of Almirage in and around. And Walker, on one of the broken pillars by you can see that there are images of the Almirage, and also some of the flagstones have images carved into them. And then you see a pair of stone doors which provide the entry to the large, sort of flat-roofed building in front of you.
Looking for traps.
Guidance.
Okay.
Come on, dice roller. Yeah.
You can do it.
17? What do I
17.
see
You
with my
find-
feline eyes?
You find no sign that they are locked, but you can see that there are reliefs covering the door, and they show carvings of a horned rabbit charging a small, feral-looking bear with very sharp claws. And
Kill a
a
rabbit.
cuneiform message is etched above the doors. And again, you recognize it as Old Omuin. And so Winthrop and Baka, you can
Yeah, poke
Yep.
one of them.
Translate.
Yeah, I'm right there. But
Uh,
also, small bear. Is it like Confession Bear?
No, it looks like a very cute and cuddly bear, but has massive, massive claws.
Oh, Winnie the
give me a-
Murderer.
Yeah, you guys can give me a nature check for that.
I didn't know that old Omu was cuneiform. Little triangle wedges in clay.
Doesn't have to be clay. You could Mark, you could put it in. Clay was just what they did to write, right? Because it was easy because you could press into it.
Yeah, and bake it.
You could still
Yeah,
chisel cuneiform.
I wonder if that's not supposed to be a tiny bear. I wonder if that's supposed to be a regular-sized bear, and the horned almirage is simply massive.
Yeah, but you're tiny, so that's why you think that.
Well, yes, it's a good perspective down here, Stretch.
You guys recognize the bear with looking and sort of chatting. You recognize it as something called a zorbo, which is a bear native to Chult, which you've heard tales of, but you haven't come across yet.
Oh my
And-
god, that thing is so ugly.
Are
And
Zorbos
the
normal size?
saying above says, Aijin taught her followers to live unpredictable lives, always changing course and never sticking to a plan.
Jin's the jackalope. Or
Oh.
jackalope thingamajigger.
Alsatian.
Almiraj.
Jackalope.
An Alsatian's just a German Shepherd. I'm sorry to let you know.
Oh, is it those German shepherds with like the really long hair?
No, it's just during World War II and a time afterward, people in Germany didn't want anything German, so they switched the name of German Shepherds to Alsatians. That's what an Alsatian dog is.
Oh, so America in like 10 years.
So the name of the Almiraj god is what was that again?
Aijin. So I''Jin.
I assume I'm mage handing the doors open.
Yes, please.
Well,
I'm
are they too
assuming they're
heavy?
going to be heavy stones, so it's not going to be possible.
So,
Well, depending on how well hung they. Oh God, that sounded so wrong. How well balanced they are.
so live unpredictable lives, always changing course and never sticking to a plan.
This makes Beatrix like super anxious in the gut of her stomach.
Oh, Walker Bow is all about this lifestyle right now. To gas,
well-
be unpredictable.
Yeah,
Or
no
maybe
planning?
we can plan things. Planning is good. Planning makes everything fit. Planning makes the world work. Ah!
If we had planned, we wouldn't be here.
See,
I open the doors.
All right, yes, you push open the doors. They swing open easily enough. And in front of you, you see a wide hallway strikes off into the gloom. Carved tiles on the floor depict various beasts, decorate the tiles on the floor.
I cast my mage hand just to have it ready, just in case.
Okay, so that is the floor that you see in front of you.
That's serious.
So
Alright.
on the right side is where we're standing, right?
You are standing on the right-hand side of it. So it's going from
Okay.
right to left.
I'm glad there's not one tile missing, so we have to slide them all over.
Yeah, I hate those puzzles.
I think
I
I figured it
assume
out.
You have?
I think so. So if we have to live unpredictably, does that mean we can only touch one tile in each row, and it can't be the same tile as the one before, because you can make it through that way? I could be wrong though. That's just what I think.
Seems like a
They
good.
also said don't make plans.
Well, then
One of
I
those
just run
symbols
at it.
One of the symbols looks an awful lot like a louse.
Well,
A louse?
the unfortunate thing is it's turned 90 degrees to the left. But
Yeah.
if you notice, in every single line except for the third one, the fifth one, and the seventh one, there's an Almirage, or whatever the heck it's
That's
called.
what I said. I assume we have to step on the Almirage tiles.
What's
That's
the
predictable.
The rabbit
The
used
rabbit
the-
with the horn.
The
Oh,
unicorn.
okay.
The unicorn.
All right. So
The
Uh,
rabbit.
I'm so
I think,
I'm so thankful for these ancient people using an arrow and an N for their North symbol, just like we do.
yes, Hollis
Maybe
is
they
going to say
invented it.
no. That could be ancient Omuan cuneiform. The N. Okay, I'm going to say, can somebody tie a rope around me, please?
Or mage hand? How far ahead is the, like, from us to the end of the tiles? How far is it?
It's a 20-foot long stretch of hallway.
I'll tie
Yeah.
a rope around Hollis.
Okay, so
I'll just figure it
Okay.
out first.
yeah,
Is it
I'm
possible just to shimmy along the edge?
This floor, these tiles cover the entire floor, so no, you wouldn't be able
Wait.
to shimmy across. You'd have to step on tiles.
yeah.
Can I see if
Alright.
the tiles are we freaking out for no reason? Do the tiles, if we step on them, will some of them actually move? Can I check that out without actually stepping on them?
I think
Guidance.
Winthrop's completely random idea. It truly embodies the symbolism of randomness and chaos and disorder.
So
Yeah, I think I have a. I think I have a
Are you
path
saying
through.
that your husband
So-
was right?
I have a
In this
suggestion.
instance, yes.
Say to
It looks like the left.
our partner.
It looks like the left column.
It's my husband.
of your head has all unique symbols, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
So-
to get a path that isn't like one straight line. So I've got a path that's kind of crooked and doesn't follow a full straight line. It starts with the Almirage, then it goes to the zebra, the
Where's the zebra?
Do you think-
horse, zebra, whatever. I'm guessing
The
zebra.
giraffe?
Yeah,
no,
You guys
no.
see, like the first 4 tiles you see, there's the zebra, a giraffe.
Guessing that's an elephant.
You
Where
can
the
see
hell is-
monkeys,
there's
tigers, warthogs, dragonflies, and eagles.
Are those warthogs?
Warthog.
Yeah, it's a warthog.
Oh, now I see
I
it.
know that
Yeah.
seems more. That seems awfully complicated when in just the left column.
I was
That's all
having
it is.
flashbacks to sex ed and the female reproductive
And-
system.
None of the other columns are unique. All of the
Why are
other
you having
columns.
flashbacks to that? Why are you having flashbacks to that?
It's vulgar visual symbolism. So 2 eagles, 2 dragonflies, and we're assuming that it's don't repeat a tile.
Yeah, I like that idea.
No, Winthrop's assuming that. I'm hoping
Yeah.
you smarter people will have a better assumption, but that's Winthrop's assumption.
Walker
Consistent.
Walker Bow assumes to hit all the Almirages.
I would like
This
to.
is an Almirage temple, essentially.
Considering how this is a mechanical device, I would like to make a history check to determine if I have heard of similar puzzles at a 24.
You have heard of similar puzzles, and you've heard of them, of things like where they'll have words that you have to follow the path properly, or tiles can sort of break away underneath and there might be a pit trap or something underneath, or other ones that, may have
Jehovah is spelt with
set
an
up
I.
darts or something like that. So yeah, you've certainly heard of similar types of traps
Okay.
and contraptions.
With a 24, would I get any insight as to whether or not our no repeating tiles theory is likely to be something that would be reasonable given these circumstances?
Not with a history check. You'd have to. Give me a religion check.
I can give you a religion check. Other people can give you a better religion check. But how's a 4 sound?
Yeah, it doesn't crystallize into your head. You recognize, the saying of, Aegin's, sort of warning at the front of the temple. So, but yeah, you're not entirely sure.
If
All right.
can I
I'll try.
if I roll religion since I'm proficient in it,
Wow.
can I try and decipher the words on those? Based on her religion, could those words mean? Ta, never mind.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
That's
We are-
literally
We
better
are not a
than mine.
religious group.
Apparently, I found God at the bottom of a barrel.
Yeah. Although you look at that and you think, yeah, it's not a bad idea, but there's no guarantee, and with these being trickster gods, there's always the possibility that there is some shenanigans at hand.
All right. If
Okay, so this could be tricky. It could go one way or the other.
I could go and try and grab that rabbit, and we'll just throw it in.
Yeah.
Thorn has a quick idea. If the left column is in fact the one, because it's all unique, is the one that worshippers or acolytes or whatever followed, then you'd expect that left column to be a little bit more worn from wear. So can I just do a check to see if that's the case?
Yep, give me an investigation.
Walkerboat's going to start pushing tiles in a minute.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Looking at them, you don't get a sense that any of them appear worn. It looks like they have been freshly sort of, regraded and
Nice.
cleaned at some point, but, obviously then left, and there's just been sort of plant growth and other things that are sprouting out from it.
Okay.
Okay, so Deepwalker, you can't tell if it's gonna kill us, right?
No, but like I said, I can, whatever pattern you guys want to try, I can mage hand it.
I actually have
I was gonna say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You go first.
I actually have a slightly crazy idea, and
I'm gonna just tap the Almirage symbol with my 10-foot pole from where I'm standing right now.
That happens.
Okay.
Can I put all my weight behind it and nothing happens?
Nope, you put all your weight behind it, nothing happens.
All right. So
You need a hand with that?
So it's not
No.
the Almirage.
All right. Here's my crazy idea. I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out a little mechanical Almirage. And the little mechanical Almirage is it's a little mechanical toy that rock gnomes can build, and it follows a random path. And I'm going to wind it up and put it on the Almirage tile and let it go.
Watch the temple fill with poison gas.
We're all
And we're all
standing
gonna stay
outside.
right where we are.
okay.
Yeah, it shimmies forward. It scatters off to the right, to the left. Diagonally, sort of circles around a little bit, comes back, and it ends up stopping just about on the zebra head in the 5th row.
Okay. I am going to follow that exact same path.
All right, so
Hold the
Describe to me
fucking
your-
rope.
I think. Oh yes, I'm holding the. I'm holding the rope. I forgot. I was about to. That's good thing that you mentioned that, because my idea was just I was gonna go scream random and just run as fast as I could through it, touching a different tile in every row.
Well,
all right. So
I'm
you
going
start
to...
on the Almirage,
Mhm.
and it went forward to the giraffe. It skittered off to the zebra.
Will do.
It went diagonally to the dragonfly.
Will do.
Circled around to the Almirage tile. And
That
this-
is that in the 2nd row or the 4th row?
The 4th row.
Okay, I'll skip over to that one.
Okay, and as soon as you step on the Almirage tile for the, as soon as your foot sort of hits, you can, you feel this small flash
Pull
of
back.
energy
Pull
surround
back.
you,
Mm-hmm.
Yank. We yank.
and you gain 8 temporary hit points.
Ha ha!
I'm still yanking. The second it flashes,
Stop
he gets
pulling
yanked
him.
back.
I'm busy.
All right, give me a strength check.
God damn it.
Sorry, might be a trap.
Hold back.
I feel fine. Oh,
With that, yeah, Winthrop pulls you backwards, and with that, you step on the eagle and then the zebra head again. And as soon as you hit the zebra head, there's just a small sort of sound, and darts fire out from the walls.
Pull him back. Pull him back.
deck save.
Nice. Deck save. Look at that.
Pull him back.
Will you stop pulling?
Let's see.
You set off 2 traps already.
I set
4
off one
of the
trap.
darts. Of the 4 darts, 3 of them managed to hit you. You take 6 piercing damage, and give me 3 Constitution saves, please.
Wow, with that deck save, 3 of them hit you.
Well, it's not a dexterity
It's
save.
an
They roll to
It's an
attack.
attack.
Oh.
I'm being presumptuous.
And with that, you take 14 poison damage.
Jesus.
And if Winthrop, do you continue pulling him backwards?
Yes, because
Stop pulling me backwards.
Second trap that he set off. I mean, I'm trying to do the right thing here.
Stop pulling me
All right,
back.
so give me another strength check, please.
That was the 13 there.
I yank on the
All right,
rope and I
so-
say, stop. If I fall,
And-
pull me.
And so with that, you manage to step forward, Hollison, or hold your ground. But again, once again, by doing that, your feet step on
He
either the
keeps
zebra or
setting
the
off
eagle in front of you.
traps.
And once again, 4 more darts come firing out of the doors.
Jesus.
I cut the rope.
Yeah, keep pulling them back. Great
Pull
idea.
back.
Keep pulling them back.
Well, if he stopped going forward, he wouldn't get shot at.
I cut-
3 more of them hit you, one of them which was a critical. So
Well-
you take 8 more piercing damage, and I need 3 more constitution saves, please.
And
Okay,
I cut
wow,
the
this
rope
is-
so Winthrop can't
hold
pull him
on,
back
hold
anymore.
On, hold on. What's what here? I just made 4, didn't I?
Yes. I think it's
Okay.
5, 12, 6.
Yep. All right. I'm done.
So with that, you take 28 poison damage.
Oh my god. Okay. I am at 6 hit points. I jump over the remaining distance because I could easily do that, and I fucking step back and I punch Winthrop in the balls.
Dex save?
I'll just say roll an attack.
I'm going to start in the rightmost corner.
Using the rapier.
Go diagonally from the giraffe to the
Well, it was an unarmed.
dragonfly.
Unarmed.
Go from there to
It still
the,
hits.
was it monkey?
Okay.
I
Well, hang on one second.
Hold
as
on,
soon
let's
as you
resolve
step
one thing
on
at a time.
the Almirage tile, Baka,
I'm not starting, no. I'm starting with the zebra. Sorry.
Yeah, you started with the zebra. You went to the Almirage tile above
No.
it.
I went to the one diagonally left. I'm going
Oh,
diagonal
the warthog.
up
Okay.
and diagonal. I'm literally starting at one end, diagonal, bouncing off the wall, diagonal, and then I'm walking forward.
Okay, so
So I'm
diagonal
going-
to the dragonfly, and then
Yeah, diagonal to the dragonfly, diagonal to the whatever it is below the giraffe, and then walking up on the giraffe.
You're going to repeat the
can't-
zebra, aren't you?
Here, let me do this.
I dodge and parkour across the wall.
I get punched in the balls.
Yeah, I'm
you
surprised
do.
that Tabaxis didn't think to just climb across the walls.
Hey, I offered Mage Hand to try and the patterns, but hey, people want to risk their lives, so
all right, Baka. As soon as you step on the second eagle tile, because you go diagonally to the dragonfly and then diagonally across again, the eagle again 4 darts fire out of the walls at you. One of which actually manages to hit. You take 2 poison damage, or sorry, 2 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution save, which you make, so you take no poison damage. Then
So
as
is it
soon
2
as you-
damage total?
Yep, 2 damage total. You step to the Almirage tile, and as soon as you step on that one, you feel this warmth radiate up through you, and you gain 15 temporary hit points.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Okay. So
And then you step onto the warthog tile and the giraffe tile, and you are across.
Why couldn't you do that, Hollis?
do I have to
I
roll
punch him in the
anything?
balls again.
Do I have to roll anything to parkour across the wall?
You, as soon as you reach up and try and reach the walls, you realize they are just incredibly smooth and slick, far too smooth for you to climb.
Is
Okay.
there any sort of mechanism on this side?
I'm sorry, you fuzzed out. Is there any?
Mechanism on this side.
Give me an investigation check.
Well, this should be good. I suck at those. Can I guidance myself first?
Yes.
Oh,
You
come
search
on.
around, dusting things off. You don't find any sort of obvious mechanism.
Oh God.
So
But you did notice, I will say, the only time the darts went off is when you stepped on the eagle head for the second time.
Yeah.
avoid
it's
the
gonna happen.
avoid the eagle head twice.
Is there anything you stepped on twice?
The eagle head.
I stepped on a
Is
lot
there
of things.
anything
twice.
else that you stepped on twice?
Hollis stepped
Honestly,
on
I
the
don't
zebra
remember.
twice, I think.
I dodge
No,
and run across.
I stepped
Where do you run
backwards
across?
on the eagle.
Just straight. I'm done with this. I just run straight across.
But
Yeah, same. I'll pick up
starting
Hollis
in
and just
which-
run.
Starting on which animal?
Oh,
Okay, I'm assuming
the
this spider
Mirage.
web I can break without any issue.
and just
So I can make
straight
room.
line straight ahead.
So left
So yeah,
column.
starting on the very left column, you
Yeah.
gash across and you make it across just fine, Walker.
All right. Thorn will do the same thing.
Okay, Winthrop, which one did you run across?
Okay, so Al Mirage has been tried twice, and Zebra's been tried once.
It's when you step on any animal twice. I got to the eagle and I got temporary hit points. Then you yanked me back to the other fucking eagle and I got hit. And then I had to pull against you and I hit the eagle the third time. And I got
A
hit
light
again.
went off. I thought it was a trap. I'm sorry. I value your life over temporary hit points.
One
Winthrop?
second.
Win-
Okay, I miss
Winthrop?
his balls.
As we were to stop arguing with another party member. Man, we're going good tonight. I'm gonna go Warthog.
Wait, don't we want to
No.
roll Winthrop
I'm gonna
lengthwise
go-
across all the tiles?
I'm gonna go Giraffe, Warthog, Bug, jump over Warthog, Zebra, Unicorn, Monkey, jump over other bug.
All right, as soon as you try and jump over the warthog, the darts fire out of the wall at you,
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
3 of which hit you, so you take 6 piercing, and I need 3 constitution saves, please. Yeah, Thorn, you make it across easily, just slowly sauntering and watching.
All right.
Does luck is a reroll, right? I'll use luck. Well, I mean, it's no difference in change. So the first one hits, so second one. Motherfucker. So that's a second attack, so I can use another luck. I'm using all my fucking luck.
Winthrop, what the
No.
fuck?
Oh my god, okay, third one. Oh,
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
one sec, I got luck.
How
My luck is done.
You just ended up back where you started, you idiot!
All
I
right, I'm
say
just gonna roll these
playfully.
openly. You
This
take
is better
23 poison damage in total.
So
This is better
that's
than ball punching.
29. 29 total.
And as you continue moving forward and hit, and you tried to jump over. Actually,
The second
yeah, as soon as you try and
bug.
jump over the second dragonfly, again, more darts fire out at you. None of which hit you, though, and you make it to the end.
Lazy
So,
fucking temple.
Thorn and Walker, you have walked along the left-hand edge and gotten
Yes.
just fine.
All right.
What's
yell across,
everybody else want to do?
I just yell across, like I stand in front of the road that I walk down, and I just call back, walk down this side.
All right. What I did.
Hollis is good out here.
I will go across.
I still have the rope attached, right?
No, I cut it.
Oh, damn it. I was going to
Yeah, it's been cut, man.
Alright, I'm gonna go across it, and I'm going to randomize all my steps.
Yeah, we just move
You
on.
can
with
do
this.
that by following Thorn and Walker.
Alright, I will follow Thorn and Walker.
You make it across just fine.
Yay!
Yeah, but where's the
Oh.
fun in that?
Yeah, Olo follows the same path.
You make it across just fine. Hollis, you're staying outside?
Yes.
All right. So, everybody else who
I had 2
crosses
healing
the floor-
potions. I'll slide him one, and I'll drink the other. So
Why do you
I
need to
shillelagh.
drink that one?
What?
Why do you need to drink that one?
Because I'm at half hit points.
I'm at
You got
6.
it.
We can just short rest.
Yeah, Winthrop got hit for 23, I think. Was that?
Because I like the flavor. It's cherry, okay?
Moving on.
Ooh,
I get
good
hit
roll,
for
Hollis.
48.
Heals for 10.
Thorn's
All right,
going to
so
creep.
you guys
creep up.
can see that at the end of this passageway, there are 2 exits, one on the right-hand side, one on the left-hand side. Thorn, you start, stepping lightly. Which way do you guys want to go?
I'm going to move my token up here just to...
Yeah, take the other potion and stop pouting.
I'll stick with the turtles. Do you guys want me in front?
Yeah.
Sure, I will guidance you and offer my 10-foot pole.
Oh, and Chris, roll that other 2d4 plus 2.
I still
Oh.
have my mage hand, so I politely decline your 10-foot pole.
All right. So Thorn, going around the corner on your left, you can see there are old cobwebs. The floor itself is just covered in dust and dirt. And you can see again at the end of 10 feet, the hallway splits to the right or to the left. And Walker, you turning the corner, see that, you can turn to the right or to the left, and the hallways, snake around almost like a labyrinth.
I am going to see if we can try and join up with our other half of the party. So I'm going to go
All right.
right.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I yell
just
down
go-
there, remember, don't be predictable.
Thorn moves there.
Okay, so you can see that after about 10 feet, the hallway to your south turns to the right, and the hallway to your north also turns to the right. And Walker, you can see that this cobweb, dusty, dirty, it's sort of almost chokingly dirty and filthy in here, continues
Okay.
on for about 15 feet and then appears to turn towards the right.
The other
I
one
will-
is a dead end.
Okay. I will
Oh.
check for traps, and then I will use my mage hand to knock down the cobweb.
Okay.
Somebody collect my mechanical almirage on the way out, please.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
You search around, even dusting the floor off sort of carefully. You find no traps.
Okay.
And then with your mage hand, you're easily able to pull down the cobwebs.
Thorn moves up. Winthrop moves down a square.
Yeah.
Thorn also
I'll move
casts
up.
Mage Hand as well.
I didn't know you
Checkmate.
had mage hand, Thorn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had it before and forgot.
Dead end.
So
Dead
Winthrop,
end
you
over
can
here.
see that. You can see that the hallway down turns into a dead end. Thorn, you can see that. As the hallway ahead of you turns to the left, you can turn to the right or the left. And Walker, you see the same thing. At the end of 5 feet, you're at a T intersection.
All right, I'm going to check for traps again, and I'm going to move into the T intersection. Or do I have to keep rolling, or
Yes, you do.
that's what I assume? Just haha.
All right, dead end
You
there.
carefully search, checking the walls, looking at the ceiling, and you see nothing
here.
that appears to be a trap.
I'll say
And
to Thorn.
Winthrop,
Winthrop surges
head down
ahead.
to the left, and you can see a T. You can see a T intersection ahead.
You said it's dusty,
It's very dusty.
so we're leaving clear-cut footprints for our friends to follow if their path is a sure dead end.
Yep. We'll
So
clean
did-
it up. We'll have
Did
the days
Beatrix
clean it up.
just appear in front of us, coming from a different direction, or run past us?
I have no idea where I'm going. I can't see
How did
any of
get into the
you.
walls?
I have no idea.
Oh, so Thorn, go first. I think there's a door up there.
All right.
Do you not have sight, Stephanie?
I should have sight because I have my dark goggles, but it's more. I kind of hate dynamic lighting, and it's really awkward to see people.
So are we in darkness? What's the light situation?
Oh, it's
I have no
totally
idea.
pitch black in here. It is pitch
Oh,
black.
all right. So I have my devil sight active, which makes everything dim for me. So my perception checks are lower.
You
Stop,
all of
perfectly
you have,
fine in darkness.
honey, stop
All right.
walking into my back. I know you can't see me.
Excuse you?
You're walking into an invisible back of Winthrop.
So, Thorn, you see
Yes.
down at the end of 10 feet a dead end, and then as you turn to the right, you see ahead of you a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker Bow's gonna go to the right.
And you see after 10 feet, the hallway curves around to the left.
Mm.
Well, I'm at a door. Thorn wouldn't really know what Walker Bow is experiencing, traps or otherwise.
Open it.
That is correct.
So maybe I'll back up and use Mage Hand.
Okay. Yeah, you slide back. Your mage hand goes out. These doors are very well weighted. It slides open easily.
Well hung.
Okay. Yeah, well hung.
And looking in, you see a shaft of natural light spills from a tiny square hole in the ceiling onto a carved stone pedestal.
God
An
damn it!
ornate
That was my
stone
plan.
rests on its surface.
I can't
So
see
Walker, you see 15 feet ahead of you. The hallway appears to turn to the left.
Okay,
Oh, I
I'm
see.
going to check for traps, and then I'm gonna move ahead.
Okay.
What again do I see? Right there in the middle?
You
Our
see
goal.
a carved stone pedestal and an ornate stone cube rests on its surface.
How about that?
You detect no traps.
Okay, moving forward. I see a door and another cobweb, I think.
You do see another cobweb, and 10 feet past that, you see a door.
All right, so I will check one more time just in case the web is part of a trap, and then I will mage hand the web down and try
Okay.
and open the door with my mage hand.
Are you gonna pick it up, Thorn, or should I?
I have
the
Mage
door-
Hand still up.
The door pushes open easily, Beatrix, and inside the room you see
Two hideous
Thorn,
creatures.
Winthrop, and Beatrix all standing around a stone pedestal with an ornate cube resting on its surface.
I see nothing.
Hello.
Thorn asked Beatrix if she was with Walker and the others.
No, she was
I
behind you guys.
have no idea.
The door is still closed.
Okay. I'm just wondering if I don't want to lift this thing up if it fills the whole place with poison, and I don't know where the other people are.
Ah! Yay! You guys!
Hey, look at you!
Did
Over
Hollis actually
there!
come? Does anyone know
Oh
where
my god,
Hollis
it's worse
is?
than poison.
Check the buddy
He's out-
system. Who's got
He's
their buddy?
outside. He's outside the temple, and if I overheard Thorn musing aloud about poison gas, how about we have the non-mage handers head back out, and then have the mage handing tabaxi do like a relay system. So like you move back 30 feet, grab the cube, I'll move like 30 feet behind you, you send it to me, or 60 feet, whatever, considering the mage hand is like 30 feet out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, the room would be the gas, not the cube isn't a hot potato.
Well, we don't know how far that gas is going to spread, or even if it is gas, it could also be fire. It could unleash some.
Well, actually, I'm
water.
more worried about being trapped in that room. So it might make
Yeah.
sense to do the Mage Hand simply from outside of the room through the open.
That's what I'm saying. You
Okay.
leave the room, go out 30 feet,
Yeah.
grab it, move it 30 feet away from you towards me. I grab it.
Well,
you
no,
know,
I'm
you do like a
saying,
relay
why
thing.
That's too
Should we-
complicated. I'll go outside the room, use Mage Hand to grab the thing and bring it back to me. Then we get the hell out of here.
Well, and
Okay.
should we grab the paints from Hollis in case the door shuts like it did
I
last
have
time?
stone shape.
Hollis is already on the outside. Baka has stone shape, so if the door shuts, Hollis can get to us, and Baka has a way for us to get out from the inside.
Hollis is pouting on the outside of this.
I just don't want
Oh,
you guys
if
to end up
Winthrop
like
comes,
some Thai kids.
if Winthrop comes out and asks me for anything, the answer is no, and another punch in the balls.
What's the matter, big guy? You want some ice cream? You want some
You're working on
soda?
Working on a rousing song out there. All right, so let's.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
do this?
Yeah,
Well,
let
I don't know
them
that
do
we all need to be crammed in here like this. So clear.
Yeah,
clear out.
no, let's all clear out, and so.
All right,
yeah.
I'll go. Like, actually,
I'll go
get
there.
me. You know what? I need to be close to the door. I need to be here.
Okay.
So when
Yeah, I'll go back outside.
No!
I'll follow this safe path.
You're staying right behind me, you dumbass.
You should be paying more attention.
Hollis,
All right.
give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
For the necromancers.
10.
Yeah, as you are waiting outside, you hear a slight disturbance, and you see one of the guards from the Red Wizards who just sort of pops his head around and
I wave.
just says, and he waves back, and he just said, we just wanted to make sure it was you who was out here, not somebody else.
If you heard the sound of screaming and bumbling, it was us.
Oh, we always assume that, but and you see him kind of smirk and laugh, and he's just like, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
It's fair assumption. Thanks for checking in on us.
We've seen some giant spiders in the area. Just keep an eye out. I will say, and with that, he says, I'm going to go report back. So I will see you later.
And there are webs in this temple. Fantastic.
Thanks for letting me know. And I kind of draw my rapier and kind of lean back on my heels against the wall, just sort of with the rapier out.
So
now that there's giant spiders here.
After Thorn tells us to, get out, I'll head out. And who the hell were you talking to?
How tall were these chambers that we're in?
They're about 15 feet tall. They're not terribly tall.
Oh, don't worry, Winthrop. It was just one of the little people.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Servant
head all
or
the way
like
out.
short?
All right, so you guys are getting out. I'm going to use Mage Hand. Well, Mage Hand is still up. I'm preparing to lift this cube and bring it back to me and then head out.
All right. You use your mage hand. You reach out, in this sort of dim light. Your hand crosses into this tiny pinhole shaft of light, wraps around the cube, and lifts it easily off the pedestal, and it floats towards you.
I take the path out that the Tabaxi used.
All right. I assume you all follow that same pathway out?
Yes.
Yes.
And as they come out, I say, giant spiders in the area. One of the Red Wizard guards kind of came to check in on us.
Come along, Beatrix.
Coming!
And with that, you have solved the Almirage Temple puzzle, and you guys have acquired your third cube. So let's take a quick bathroom break, and we will pick up just outside the temple.
Absolutely.
See, Winthrop's already in the bushes there peeing.
Oh, God, I've had to piss for like an hour.
Let me tell you about this one time when we were camping out.
Let's not.
Well, I mean, I thought it was a surefire way to check if these plants would come sentient and attack us. Oh, crap. But then my thing would be out. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again.
Be right back.
Yeah, same.
That one was surprisingly easy. Wonder why.
Because you guys missed all the traps in the temple.
Did we miss them all? It seems like we took a fair amount of damage initially. We certainly made that tile thing complicated.
Well, you figured it out right away that that left path is very straightforward.
Well, I figured, it's not going to be too complicated. It was someone else's insight that has to be a different tile design. But then I realized that first left column had them all unique. And I realized, oh yeah, it's just, they're not going to make you do this complicated. What was that game with the lights and colors and melodies? Simon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed a bit much to ask of adventurers. Although I would have liked to get some temporary hit points. Oh, well. Do temporary hit points wear off after, even if you don't use them up?
I think there is a time duration depending on the spell.
Okay.
I think you just have to check the spell whichever you're casting. I'm not. I think one of the spells is heroes something. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
But in this case, they were conferred upon you. So I wonder if
Nope, you have them till they're taken away.
what?
This blanket is going to be the death of me. So big.
Are you knitting it?
Crochet.
Crocheting it?
These things are. Do you know how expensive yarn is? Like, I bought 5 balls of yarn for this blanket, and it was like $50.
Oh yeah, yarn is crazy expensive. If you get wool
Depends on the quality.
nice wool, yeah.
Yeah, these are like $8 or something a ball, but like, I need more because I had to double the pattern because I didn't like the original.
Yeah.
I'm
Ann
so
Arbor,
annoyed.
which is kind of a pricey town to begin with, has a knitting yarn shop, and wow, the skeins there are crazy expensive.
Well, your problem is it's Ann Arbor. It's
Right.
because of the school.
Yep. Yeah. And it appeals to a certain crowd.
Well, it's one of those
No.
things that doesn't make sense. Hey, we have a school here. Everything should be more expensive.
I've actually been working on this thing so much that like I need to start. Like I'm bad. I'm being such a bad girl, but like, I need to start wearing my wrist brace again because I'm overworking it.
I have my neck to look out for. If I don't sit up straight, my index finger goes numb.
Ooh.
I'm back.
That's weird. I'm assuming you pinched something in your back.
Oh yeah, that's something
pinched
you need
nerve.
to have. That's neat. That's something you need to have looked at. That's not.
Oh yeah. It's a year on since I had physical therapy, and the worst of it is gone, but I still have numbness in my left index finger. So I'm trying to do the
Not too
exercise.
personal. Were you in some kind of an accident?
No, it's not. Well, it's
It's not
undoubtedly
too-
postural because I'm always slumping forward.
If it's not too personal, you could stick it up your bum and say it's a stranger.
Mhm.
Oi.
Or
Sorry.
you could put it up your bum, and the heat therapy could heal that.
Can we not talk about sticking fingers up bums, please?
Unless it's
Fine.
medically necessary. We're not shaming you if
Absolutely.
it is.
Everything is medically necessary.
So, is anybody else? Has anybody heard any updates on these kids in Thailand? Have they been found yet?
Not to my knowledge.
That's the
I
first
don't
time
know
I'm
what you're
hearing about
talking
that.
about.
Yeah. me
A
neither.
bunch of basically a soccer team of kids, like 12 to 16, got caught in a flooded cave in Thailand when they were on their way home from practice, and they stopped just to have some fun.
Oh, I did hear about
And
this.
they've been missing for like since Saturday, and they still saying they might be alive, but oh god, I
mean they
hate
went-
anything in a cave.
They went into it. They went swimming in a cave, or they went exploring underwater in a cave.
No, it's,
No.
I have a coworker who's actually been there because he lived in Asia for a while in Japan, and he visited this cave in Thailand. Apparently, no health and safety, and he's not a big guy. He's a muscular guy, but not a large guy. And he was saying how he had trouble getting through these certain narrow passages in this cave. So I can understand why the Navy SEALs are having such a hard time getting in and trying to find them.
Well,
It's just
especially trying to be safe doing so.
Yeah, because you don't want to. Yeah, you can't block a hole with your body, right? Kind of thing, and they know that. And oh, it's just been eating me up. Way worse than Trump. But like, it's the same as the Chilean miners, right? It's anything underground.
Oh
is
yeah, that was
friggin'
crazy.
scary to me.
That's right, the Chilean miners. That was insane.
Wasn't
That's-
that like 2-3 months? But they were able to like send down supplies and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
they
difference.
basically they drilled them a air shaft and they used it to deliver supplies. And it was one of those things of, we're coming for you guys. It's going to take a while for us to dig you out because there's so many tons of rubble between you and freedom. and we don't want to dig down on top of you and collapse.
And you got to remember, it was like a couple of days to a week before there was even any word that they were alive.
Oh yeah, well they were operating under the assumption they were alive to begin with, because there were steps taken in the event this happens. You go here. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to contact the surface, depending on what happened to put you there.
Like, I love underground adventures in D&D and video games, but at this point in my life, I've read enough horror stories that are set in caves that fuck it.
I mean,
Not
there's
gonna
a
do it.
difference. Yeah, there's a difference between real life caves and video and gaming caves.
Yeah, and the real life caves will trap your foot, and you end up there, freezing to death, while people and newspapermen watch you from above.
Hey, those newspapers need their Pulitzers. They don't have to give two shits about you or anyone or me.
But they will bring the brand newest, coolest technology of the time, the incandescent light bulb, to keep you warm while you die.
At least
That has
you
happened.
All right, everybody back?
Yep.
Sorry, Danner.
No, that was fun.
And this whole timeline's kind of a downer right now.
Darkest timeline, we rolled 6s. Or was it 1s in the show?
Wait, you're talking about Community? The darkest timeline was Troy. I think he wrote whatever number he was.
Yeah, but what was it? Was it a 1?
He was sitting next to Abed, I think. So no, that was.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, you guys are outside of Aegon's temple. It is now, deep into the sunrise. The light is cresting. You guys can, really sort of see everything. You dust yourselves off where all sort of the cobwebs and dust and grime on this temple were. What do you guys want to do?
Head home?
Yeah. What time of day is it again?
Oh, it's very early morning. You guys went there at 6 a.m.
Sunrise.
Yeah, this
Sunrise,
is just sunrise, so the light
Sorry, I
is
heard
just sort of
sunset.
opening up and burning off some of the mist and fog in the city, but no, it is very early morning.
If I may make a suggestion, I would say that we get ourselves over to our lava temple here, have a short rest,
I can
and then
fly the rope over.
fly the rope over and make a crossing and attempt to solve that.
But that's the hardest one. For them, for us, for anyone. And there's this
They're
one
mages.
here.
They probably have the ability to fly.
Yeah, but they still
already-
might still hit the one next to the road that we've missed before they
They've-
chance that.
They've already rated that one, or so they say.
Oh, did they?
The
Yeah, they
one
said they
that's
had
hardest, and the one that's hardest to get to might actually be the easiest one. It may be that the challenge is getting there. That's kind of metagaming, but who knows? It's not obvious to me that one's going to be super hard once we get there.
All right.
That said,
Well,
you guys
let's
are
go.
injured, so
All right, so which temple were we at previously?
The bell tower.
Yeah, you've
Okay,
done the one
just-
behind the bell tower.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've done
okay.
the one in the bottom left corner, and you did this one over here.
Okay, so which ones are we? What are we going to do now then?
Oh, I make sure to stash my my mechanical almirage somewhere safe.
Okay.
so we have the
Because
one
it
on the
might actually be useful again.
Could we weight that down a bit? I'd have a feeling it might not set off every trap, but if we put some weight on it, just a thought.
It's a small toy, and it probably won't work with a whole lot of weight on it.
So you guys head
Give it a
down
try.
the main road. Are you guys heading down to the temple on land, or are you guys heading across to the temple over here on the?
Why don't we go across the log of ambushing again?
Well, we could always just run across the water because I can cast Water Walk as a ritual.
Ooh, we could do that.
On all of us?
Yeah.
Yay!
Sounds awesome, actually. Let's do
Wait,
it.
one question though. So it's walk on water, right? So the water is a solid surface?
Its spell
that-
grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were harmless solid ground. Creatures
Oh,
crossing
that's-
molten lava can still take damage from the heat.
Okay, so
but-
that doesn't answer my question though. So as if it's solid ground. If you walk across a solid conveyor belt, you move.
Yeah, we'll just have to start a little bit upriver from where we decide to cross.
More I was asking, is this an actual question or am I just being pedantic?
Do we
Oh,
move?
no, there's still you would still have to deal with the flow of the water, but as Hollis suggests, it would just mean starting a little bit upstream. It's not like you could fall in and be dragged down, but you would slide down the surface. If you stopped and stood still, you would definitely be carried over the falls.
Yeah, we can start farther up. Easily enough.
Yeah, sounds good to me, and looks like we can get to the river basically just around the corner from the bell tower. So, like
We
going
just head straight
around
to the
behind this
river.
building. Yeah.
Just walk through this path and out because the water's going to be calmest and easiest in the pond, not the river.
And no one will ever suspect that we're crossing the river there. It's brilliant, except for all the open ground that we have to cover, but still.
Not necessarily if we take a little bit of a detour north and do this.
That seems awfully circuitous.
Seems
And keep in mind, it only lasts an hour.
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
like
just that.
it's 583 feet. We can
Like-
move that in an hour.
Like
yeah,
that.
you guys would
That's what I was
definitely you would be able to follow either Winthrop's route or Hollis's route fairly quickly.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
That's my
Let's do
suggestion.
it.
Let's
And,
hide
you know-
out behind here, and yeah.
Being
you
said
guys
that we
can-
were shot in the southern route.
We were shot on the bridge. They'll never see this one coming.
AKA the log of ambushing.
All right, so Baka, you sit on the water side for a few minutes. You gather yourself. You perform your incantations. You perform the ritual, and with that, you stand up and gesture to the rest of the party, and you walk out on top of the water.
Whoa. Clink walks on water.
Are we bringing Wanderlust or no?
No, Wanderlust is back at the camp.
Okay.
And so with that, you guys, if you're following the dotted purple line that you did, there's very little current at first, but as you guys sort of cross and you slide down a little bit, but dashing and running across, you guys are easily able to make it to the far side of the river and clamber up the banks.
What was that? I saw a yellow ping.
That was me just wondering if that's where we ended up. Or,
No, the south one.
Yeah, you guys took the south ones.
okay,
You guys are there.
don't believe the yellow, that's me.
So you guys have made it across the bank. Where do you guys want to go?
Don't tell me you were worried.
I don't like that sound effect.
Worried. I'm just trying to keep us all safe. I don't want to get shot again.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Can we climb over this central raised structure?
Yeah, there's like a stairs.
Yeah, there's
But
stairs
do we
on the
have
side.
to go to
You
the
can climb up them. So you guys are on sort of the main roadway. And as you guys are heading down the road, I assume if you guys are, who's taking the front, who's taking point?
I'll take front.
I'll do
I'll
my
take the-
survival check as I'm going.
I'll take the back.
And
What's
I'm
that?
pretty sure I have a higher survival than you do.
Oh, you do. So I will give him assistance.
Okay, give me a
So you'll
survival
have
check.
advantage.
And I'm going to guidance myself.
All right. With that, as you are walking past the flail snail temple, that's what you guys had typed. That as you guys pass the temple that you guys had cleared out yesterday, you do notice that very faintly in the ground, you notice some tracks that belong to a kobold.
I knew it. Hollis, look.
I wonder if they're trying to find the cubes as well. Because they were snooping around our camp. And now here they are at the temple. So I'm going to find the name of this temple.
I mean, it couldn't be. They're vaudeville at best.
Unk's Shrine.
Unk's Shrine, yes. A.k.a. the Flail Snail Temple.
No, that's... You guys mislabeled it. The Flail Snail. Yeah, the Flail Snail. Sorry, yes, the Flail Snail.
It was the Flail Snail Temple of Blasty Doom, because that's what it was.
Well, maybe if you
certainly
turn the
was
key
blasted.
the right way. I mean, I'm not bitter.
Maybe if I could walk across a tile floor without somebody dragging me across half of it, that would be fine. By the way, what do the words "ow, stop, ow" mean to you?
We have fun here.
Yes, clearly. Okay, so there's kobold tracks at Unk's Temple. That means that they are potentially tracking us, or, well, they walked past our camp, they didn't enter it, so I wonder if they're trying to go for the cubes or if they're here for something else.
Did they see us, Patrick? Like when we were watching, did we notice if they had looked at us or had been like stopped and like, oh, look, there's people over there? Because we probably had the fire out and we were sitting up somewhere high. So
You didn't get the sense that they were paying you any mind whatsoever.
Wonder if they're tracking the Red Wizards?
crazy Tabaxi. He was there as well,
Kobold tracks.
but we don't know if he was near us.
And I say, Thorn, Deep Walker, can you potentially like track these kobolds?
I don't have great tracking skills. What about you?
Same.
Who's our trackers?
If we're
here?
doing, if we're
It'd
talking,
be
if we're talking
Bach and me.
survival, no.
I mean, I have survival proficiency at it. I'm okay, good with it. So
Oh shit!
Not as good as me.
No,
I'm at
it's
six.
Baca and Winthrop. I'm at 6.
I'm at 6 also. So yeah.
Oh.
All right, so we go in
yeah.
3 directions.
Excellent.
So,
Do they look like
I
they're
go
going back
north.
to that? We can follow them for a bit, I suppose.
yeah, probably. Like, what direction do they look like they're going?
They look like they probably crossed over on the log, and then you notice that you see a couple that continue heading down that way, but most of them appear to have gone into the temple and then gone back.
Yeah, so they were definitely going into the temple looking for cubes.
Where do we have our cubes, by the way? I mean, they're not easily concealed on our persons, I don't think, if they're
3x3 stone cubes, so they're small enough you can carry them on your person.
I think they're like a foot by foot by a foot.
No.
All right.
We wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I
well,
figure we did not leave them with Dave and Wanderlust. They're
No.
with us.
All right. So keep moving up towards the cliff.
temple, yeah.
Well, which road are we going to take?
We're almost there.
The road with the tree on it.
There's no road.
Okay.
The gap, the alley between. Yeah, this one.
All right. And as you guys are heading towards there, and you can start to see sort of the steam and the mist and the smell
Oh,
of
Patrick,
the lava. Mm-hmm.
that tree was the last birds the last time we were here that we talked to.
Yes, it
So,
is.
can I use a animal friendship to stop from the ring, not from my spells, and get a checkup from them about the kobolds or whoever else has been around?
Yes, you can.
All right, I do. I asked them if they've heard the new song that they're singing over in the Parrot Temple.
Oh God.
And they respond to you that no, the parrots are kind of jerks, so they stay away from them. They do say, oh yeah, the little kobolds, the lizard creatures, they come by and tidy up.
What do you mean tidy up?
tidy up.
They're janitors. They basically repair the traps after we set them off.
That's meta.
Wait, is that what they do?
It's not meta. It's funny.
That's
They-
totally meta.
They tie. Well,
That's self-aware humor. That's meta.
someone has to reset the traps. I
The
wonder if we.
the birds just said that they go and clean up the temples.
I wonder if we. And hey, the tiles. Remember, the tiles were basically shiny new when we found them.
No,
Like, we were
no,
looking
no,
for
no,
one
no.
pair.
I refuse to believe it. They are not caretaking this whole city. I refuse. No.
But
the
what if
birds
they
say?
are?
And as the bird is talking and sort of chittering away at you, you see its head quickly sort of turn to the side, and it immediately just says, "Oh," and flies away. And with that, I need you guys to roll some initiative for me as
God
from out
damn
of the
it.
grasses and the plants around you stand. Hang on, let me get the initiative tracker up.
Wait, she
out
was
of the
protecting her
grasses
eggs.
and
She
the-
should be helping us.
Stand, more of these zombies that have the flowers in their hair that you guys have seen many different places in Chult, but especially in the botanical gardens.
What, that
Doing
close?
Hollis's
Oh,
doing Hollis's job again.
Yes, they pop up out of the underbrush. They are very well concealed up until the time they move.
clever girls.
A girl with a flower in her hair in San Francisco.
San Francholt, maybe. Oh, wait, why are you surrounded by dwarfs?
And why are there still baboons on the map?
Because I have to use the same map for everything.
Yeah, Patrick.
It happens.
You want to fight the baboons too?
No.
No, I'm just wondering where I'm supposed to fit into this whole mix.
Oh, wise and benevolent DM, we would never do that to you.
I thought there was gonna be more booze for Olo.
There's also a text here for yellow musk zombies and one.
Yeah, that's been there for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what these are, I think, right?
that is indeed what they are.
These? Oh.
Yeah, it's the plant zombie. I thought it was clever when I put them in the Spire at the original time, but no, I'm not. They were in the DMG for a long ass time.
And Hollis looks
And-
over at the monkeys in the upper left corner and goes, "God damn it! Now they're spectating."
And
Oh,
with that,
God.
Olo, you are up first as these zombies groan and come to life around you.
Did
All
mine
right.
not?
What?
Oh, did I? No, I thought I had 23.
Yeah, you didn't. You haven't updated. There we go.
All right, so
Okay, yeah.
Winthrop, you are up first.
I'm not in there. How the hell am I not in there?
I don't know. Put yourself in there.
No. Like honestly, like what the hell here?
Okay, so they're all around us right now, right?
They are, but they are moving very, very slowly. And gosh darn it, they rolled terribly.
And okay, so is my anti-plant sword gonna be good against a zombie plant? Let's find out.
one
I
way to
attack
find
this
out.
close one. Yep, I will slicey. Fuck. And then yeah, then nothing.
your
'Cause-
first swing does hit.
Are you kidding? Okay.
They're zombies.
They're zombies. They don't have any armor. They are shambling
sorry.
plant kind of creatures.
Wrong button. There we go. And I didn't hunter's mark. And oh wait, what's the? Is it doing hunter's mark? What's that second?
Is it 2d6?
Oh no, anti-plant 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 1.
So
Where's
you
that
rolled a
other-
1 and a 4 and a 1.
Why is it doing the 2 plus 8?
What?
What's
Oh,
I'm-
you know what it is?
You have
It's
minus
adding.
one strength.
It's also adding your +1 mod from the sword onto the plant damage as well. So that's a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
see.
yeah,
Okay, I'll
you
fix that.
swing and your sword does sort of slice through, and just some fronds and petals sort of fly off and flitter away, but it doesn't appear to do anything too damaging to it, and it just kind of groans at you.
Feed me. Feed me,
Any,
Seymour.
any movement,
And
any
I'm
bonus
done.
actions?
Nope. No, I already moved up to him. If I move away, I'll take an attack of opportunity. So bonus action, Hunter's Mark him.
Okay.
Might as well. And finished.
Olo.
Okay, so I'm gonna head to the one on the left, and let's see how much I can hurt him. Ah,
That
that's a-
hits.
oh, that hits. Okay. That's a 7 bludgeon, going for a second.
That also hits.
Jeez, what's with the 12? Is he still standing after that?
He is absolutely still standing. You are hitting him and striking him, and you can hear sort of cracking and creaking, but they're still fairly hale.
It's like we're fighting
Okay.
giant watermelons.
All right, so let's just see if I can hurt him some more. Oh, wow.
That hits.
7 slash, and I'm gonna go for an uppercut with the claw. 9
Yeah,
slash.
and you just rake him from like the center of his body all the way up. And as you do, I mean, it almost looks like sap that runs out instead of blood. And at this point, it starts to look pretty heavily damaged. It's it's a holding together, but it looks like it's been bloodied.
All right, that's
Sappy.
that's the best. That's all I can
It's
do for
looking
now.
sappy.
Sappy.
All
Does
right.
it
Did you get your
taste like
ballot
maple?
out?
Does it taste like maple?
No. All right. Scamper up on top of the pillar. And your hunters marked that one. That one's pretty hurt. It probably won't last another round. Baka can get to it. So yeah, I'm going to aim for the one right down below me with
All
Baka.
right.
And why did I close my character sheet? Why did I
That
do that?
happens
That was
about
not smart.
8 times a night for me.
That means you're done with D&D.
Wrong. Wrong bow with 13 sneak damage. Oh, please tell me that's dead.
Did you shoot with the wrong bow or long bow?
Well, longbow, but I picked it up from my sister. I call it the wrong bow.
No, your arrow strikes in and hits through me. Nothing sort of sprays. Again, there's just sort of leaves and branches that flash off, and you can see the flower at the top of its head kind of turns towards you. But it is still standing and looks quite strong still.
Derp. I was hoping to take it out in one shot. All right, that's it. I'm not going to dodge I can't even dodge, but yeah, I'm not going to disengage or hide because there's no point with me up here.
All right. Baka.
All right, so I am going to take the attack of opportunity and move to here. I have enough movement.
Okay, it attempts to slam into you.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I say, hey,
It's fine.
you.
No, it's fine. I have 15 temporary hit points still.
Oh, okay.
I actually came out ahead of that thing.
And
I'm about to say something like, fine.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage as it slams into you.
All right, I'm still ahead of the game. And then we need all these guys to give me a DC 15, assuming they're undead.
All right, that is wisdom.
And hopefully they're at least CR1 half or lower.
No, you want them to be at most CR1 half.
True, yes. X
Ooh,
level at
actual
1.
0. With that, in just a flash of divine energy, these zombies are just destroyed and evaporated from the ground up.
Yeah, they don't have time for this shit.
You have After this campaign, you should just hang out in Chult and go around cleaning it up.
Oh, I have words with the Order of the Gauntlet for what they did.
Yeah.
That was
Hollis
such a-
pulls out his guitar. He's like, okay, which one of the songs do I know that? It's like, oh shit, never mind.
This was such a
Wait,
Thanos
clean up
move.
Chult. Is he going to go work with the kobolds?
Oh, that would be so good. You can clean up Chult and repair all the traps in Omu, so that other adventurers can keep tripping and dying.
Leave things as he found them.
They're a historical preservation society.
All right. Any bonus actions?
I took care of them all, didn't I?
Did you?
Could be more.
Oh, I bonus actioned all Shillelagh and then my turn.
All right.
Still have all those
Hollis.
baboons up there.
Hollis is going to look around and say, Baka, that was a job well done. What god do you worship again? Because I completely forget. Eldab.
I think it's Eldap. Let me double check.
Goddess of the Hidden Springs.
TLDR.
Yeah, I am a cleric of Eldap.
Eldath. Well, I say you and Eldath are making quite a mighty fine team around these here parts, and Chult is better for you. And I will write you a glorious hymn as soon as we get back to Port Nyanzaru, all victorious and stuff.
It's not going to rhyme, is it?
No, typically hymns don't.
All right. Thorn.
It's mostly hallelujah.
Lauren, what? There's nothing else to do. We're still in initiative?
You are.
Hint, hint.
I look around for something to kill.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Man, isn't it just such a lovely day here in Chult?
It's
In looking
almost
around, you can
almost
actually
something-
see a little bit of movement in the grass down here, and one of the larger plants, there's some subtle twitching, and you notice one of the plants up here on that pillar appears to be subtly moving as well. Just its petals just seem to unfurl a little bit.
Okay, you'll have to show me again where those were.
Wait, what pillar?
The pillar where Deepwalker Bow is.
God damn it!
And then the grounds just down here to your south, you can see more sort of movement and twitching. And
I don't
large
think-
plants over on the wall here.
Yeah, I don't think you're actually pinging anything.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
That
Maybe
it
more.
is a huge map, so in order to actually see anything and target anything, I end up zooming in quite a deal. So are you talking in the ring of circles at the bottom edge? Are you talking in the ruined building to our left?
Just about from where Beatrix is, about 25 feet in front of him, her.
So like there.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can't see that ping.
I saw my ping, dude. Anyone
think it
else
was-
see the green ping?
I think the Bing was green on a green
Yeah,
back.
that was me. That was me.
Yeah, that was mine
can't
is
see.
red.
Are you on
Yeah,
the
but
right?
that's- are
That's
you-
my
There we
ping.
go. Well, now I see a bright
Wait,
green.
whoa, Patrick.
There you
are
go.
you on
I was
there
on the
or
other
the
layer,
layer?
that's why. Yeah, I was on the wrong layer. So you see in the grass down there and a little further, you see more movement. And then on the pillar where Walker Bow is, you saw a plant. You saw its leaves slightly unfurl.
God
And
damn.
one of a large plant against the wall around there, you caught just a tiny bit of movement.
Well, can I actually target the thing up at the top of the pillar?
They're
No, your
plants.
option was to make that
Let's
perception.
go.
Where's the plants?
Wait, what did you say? I can't target it? My perception was 21. That was that.
That was your
allowed me.
action.
All right. That's it for me.
But that's good. I mean, that's what you have to do when things like this are sort of hiding in plain sight. So
All right.
getting a
There-
21 is actually quite shocking that you were able to see them all.
Ha! Yeah,
Beatrix.
well, you do what you gotta do.
Had Thorn point out that there is a plant subtly moving up next to Walker Bow.
Walker.
Oh, there it is.
And
Like
There's
marijuana.
just the slightest hint of movement.
That's
down
what I
here.
said too, Andy. It's
So I will say you can start to see a zombie or two just start to poke their heads up.
oh my god, it's not one of those. It's the plant zombies. Oh my god.
A corpse flower.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna walk away, right? Because it's a plant, and we can walk away.
I don't
I'm
know
just
about you. I don't know about you, but apparently killing these things builds character. Wink, wink.
Yeah, some people are close to leveling up.
Wink, wink.
You know.
Oh,
That
well, then
wasn't
we
a,
should
that wasn't a
keep
wink.
walking.
That was that wasn't a wink. That was straight up. Yeah, it's leveling up. We
So
need
what are
this.
you doing,
No.
Beatrix?
Nice. So I finally got around to Thorn, and all he can do is look around, and then it goes to the rest of you. Fine, go on, kill it.
Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Okay, so there's this thing moving next to Walker Bow, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Let's see.
There's also something 25 feet in front of you that's also starting to creep.
All right, I will go 25 feet in front of me to the thing that is starting to creep. Where is it? There's no icon for it.
You saw a zombie slowly pop out, and you saw a larger plant. Now that it has been pointed out by Thorn, shows up around there.
Oh, that's a good looking thing.
I don't see it.
Go for it, Winthrop.
South.
Okay, so instead of going up there, I would go here and be like, there's one over here too! And then I will wrap a bandana around my throat to add a bit of protection against any spores. And then I'm going to hit it hard.
I like how you just practically jump right into it.
She's not very botanically inclined.
Yeah. Watch out
All
for
right,
the
yeah, you
Steven.
charge down and you swing, and you hit twice.
It doesn't look close to being dead.
Not at all. This is as you come in and you swing, you realize this plant is far, far larger than you first suspected, and part of it actually fits up the wall itself. So you swing and you slash, but you hack away a couple of leaves, but it doesn't seem to have the effect you were hoping.
Okay, I'm going to be like, I need some fire over here, FYI. And then my turn.
All right.
All right.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
No, I don't.
All right, so I am going to, I said it a third time, shoot
Oh, sorry,
this
it is
thing.
not your turn. It was just after Beatrix. I had to add.
Oh, sorry, I got really confused there. I was really hopeful I had another turn.
So
there's two
the
things.
plant next to Deep Walker Bow fires out a whole bunch of spores.
Is it big enough to try and swallow me whole?
No, it is not.
No, it's a
Thank
terrible
God.
Maxis game.
I was gonna say, like, there's another bloody thing that's trying to eat me. God damn it.
Always and forever.
So I
Policy.
need
Out of
Thorn, Olo, Baka, Winthrop, and Deep Walker Bow to give me a wisdom saving throw, please, as this puff of spores bursts out of this pillar.
Oh, that's probably bad news for me.
Well, Olo fails spectacularly.
He's drunk.
And Thorn,
Now I'm sober.
For now.
The well's gone
Thorn, I
dry.
need a wisdom save, please.
Andy.
Oh, sorry. I need a wisdom save all the way up there.
Yes.
Everybody within 30 feet.
Ouch.
So with that, Olo and Thorn, your heads are just sort of clouded, but this flower looks like the most beautiful thing you guys have ever seen. And the only urge you guys have is to go up to it and just sort of stare at this beautiful, beautiful plant.
Great.
Okay.
And Stephanie, in front of you,
That's AFK, so just keep going. Because it's still recording, so.
all right, yeah, this gigantic plant in front of you, a tentacle lashes out and attempts to grasp you. And it critically hits. So we'll wait for Stephanie to come back and give me a Constitution save.
I can reach over if you want.
Is that 30 damage?
Don't
If she
forget,
fails,
she needs
it
to
could
make
be.
the con save on the poison.
I can reach over. 1 second.
So she can come back and be informed that she just took 30 damage.
Oh, that's gonna
Well, it's
be.
gonna be really funny because every
And-
time she comes back, I tell her that she's died. So sorry, I have to take my headset off. I can actually reach her keyboard. I will be right back.
So now's the time to talk about Winthrop.
What? You have a sponsor to talk about?
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Audible.com.
Inaudible.com.
Inaudible.com.
Sorry, what save was it?
Constitution.
Oh,
So Beatrix is wrapped up by this tentacle, and yeah, you can just see her face just immediately turn sort of ashen as this poison absolutely starts coursing through her body.
where'd she go?
She just ran upstairs, so I'm assuming the washroom, but I don't know. She didn't tell me.
All right. And with that, it is the zombies' turns from down here.
I thought they all went poof.
The first ones did, not these new ones.
Oh.
And that is the only one who can make it to anybody, so it's going to come and try and slam into Stephanie. But it cannot get past the plant. These other ones are just going to shamble forward slowly. Actually, and then they will take the dash. So they will move up to there. Winthrop, you are up. Your wife is currently wrapped up by this gigantic flower, and she is about to be surrounded by more of these zombies.
Well, I foolishly wasted my healing potions on, well, someone else. So I am going to, let's see, my movement's 40. I am going to move to about there, dive over my wife, and into the plant, swinging my friggin' anti-plant sword.
All right, roll me an attack.
2 attacks. Or is it just 1? I can't remember.
And you get 2.
In 3rd edition, it was you only got 1 if you moved, and that always fucks me up. 14 hit.
That hits.
And 2nd attack.
Does not hit. It recoils after your first strike, and your second one swings wide.
So yeah, I went totally Seymour on it. If I have to, Audrey 2 can eat me. And done.
All right.
Oh wait, I did dive at it. So do I end up in the plant? Oh, Steph, you died.
I won't make that happen.
You're good, man, Patrick.
Olo, you are up.
Well, I'm being charmed by the flowers, so I just waddle my way through, just looking at it like it's
Oh, not that one. The one by Walker Bow.
that would be on the top. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, same story. Waddle my way through and just stand next to it. It's like, oh my
All
god,
right.
this is like the best thing ever.
Deep Walker Bow.
I got a feeling physical attacks are not going to do a heck of a lot of harm to this thing.
You have an ally within 5 feet.
No, I'm charmed.
Your
Yeah.
ally.
Yeah, not my ally.
It
Not
has to be
really.
a target that's hostile to it, though.
Yeah. So I am going to disengage. I'm going to scamper down.
Okay.
Sorry, Olo.
Who?
Yeah, I'm going to keep with the bow because of my sneak attack. See if I can get some massive damage on that one. So I'm going to
Oh.
aim for the big buddy.
All right. So before that, Olo, give me a wisdom save at the end of your turn. So
Okay.
If plants are all carbon, does that mean you just left Olo and carbonite?
so actually, Deep Walker Bow, you do have an ally because Olo,
Okay.
you managed to clear your head, and you look at this plant and just think, how did I get here? So now it is your turn, Deep Walker Bow.
Did Olo
Made the
Olo
save
make
at the end of his
Olo-
turn.
Is Olo at the top of the pillar?
No, he's just beside it.
Okay.
That's me over here.
I'm still going to jump down, but
Okay.
yeah, if he's now hostile towards that plant, instead of aiming it to the one in front of Beatrix, I'm going to aim for that one on top of the pillar.
Okay. Are you still disengaging, or are you just?
Oh yeah. I'm still disengaging to get away from it, and then I'm just going to turn around and shoot at it.
All right.
So it's like noping out of there. So that'd be 14 all told. If Olo's within like technically 5 feet of it, but I don't think so.
Olo's tall enough. I'll give that to you. But yeah,
Okay.
your arrow sort of strikes through, and you can see it, go through the plant and spark off of the pillar that's there. But it still looks like it's in pretty good condition.
All right, spells it is.
Baka.
Okay, let's see what we're going to do here specifically.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh.
Thinking.
Yeah, we're going to pop one of these suckers.
All right.
Actually, wait. No, that's not right. Not Guardian of Faith. Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians of the Faith.
I have one prepared, the other not.
They maintain orthodoxy in a 30-foot radius.
No,
All right.
plant
Folks,
zombies.
action,
You
more
sung
movement.
him wrong.
All right, and that is my turn because I can't do anything else.
All right. Hollis.
Okay, so Baka's movement has complicated my life a little bit, but I think if I slide over here, I should be able to thread the needle and fire a lightning bolt down this way without hitting any of my allies.
All right. Dexterity save.
Yes.
Yes. I'd like to see a zombie and a plant do a dexterity save.
Start dodging. Well, guess what? You just saw one.
Yeah, the plant immediately just retracts all of its leaves and pulls out of the way. The zombie, however, does not get out of the way. And so there's just this crackling beam of lightning that fires through, and you manage to catch a small bit of the plant, and you can see it sort of burn and spark away. The zombie takes most of the hit, and it still looks like it's not in terrible condition. The plant itself still looks quite large and strong.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So Beatrix can get some inspiration from me as a bonus action, and that, I believe, settles it. Yes.
Thorn, you are charmed, so all you want to do is walk over to the plant on the pillar beside Olo.
All right, except Olo's at the bottom. I can climb up it.
Yes, you can.
So I guess I get 30 climbing speed of something or other.
It's
Yeah,
20.
you'd be able to climb up right beside it.
Okay. And
Now give me a wisdom
saving
save
throw.
at the end of your turn, please.
yes. Ha!
Yep, your head clears the fog. You no longer are
Alright.
enchanted by this plant. You look at it and just think, oh, it's just a plant. I've seen these
Just
before.
right where I want to be.
Beatrix, first thing I need you to do is give me a constitution save, please. As being in front of this plant, there is just this horrendous stench of death that is just making you nauseous.
Well, first she has to stop saying how the Koreans are the Irish of Asia.
First of all, you're the one who said that, Mr. English.
I'm reading the comments on that Reddit thread.
Let's focus.
And we're Yeah, sorry.
Constitution
Go.
save, please.
All
you
right.
do have a D8 in case you need it.
Okay.
I'd roll it.
Is a 14 enough, or I can roll?
It's up to you.
He can't tell you if it's enough. You'd have to roll
see if you're
for it.
rolling before you know. So with
There we
that,
go.
this stench and nausea passes over you, but you manage to hold your stomach and you end up feeling all right. Where did Winthrop go?
He's around.
Right here. Oh, I'm right here. Oh, sorry. Remember I jumped at the plant, so I just moved my token down one.
Oh, okay.
Do you see me as under the plant? Because I see it as on top of the plant.
You disappeared. underneath.
I don't see you at
I
all.
don't see you at all.
Move your token and then move it back.
How
There
about
we go.
now?
Well,
Yeah.
yes,
See,
all you
'cause I
have to
can
do
see
is
it
right-click the token and say moved back.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so Beatrix, your stomach is good. Make your attacks. Both of those hit as you slash away.
Is it dead yet?
And no, it still looks like it is quite large and able to pack a punch.
I'm going again.
So you slash away and you take off, quite a few leaves and even some of the main parts of the plant. But your first attack misses. Your second one hits.
I'm like, kill
and
this
again,
thing!
Yeah, you're slashing, and as you're actually cutting through it, you can actually see that inside the plant, you hit something which appears to almost be a body of some kind.
There's a body in here, and I'll point it out.
And
Ew.
with that, it is the plant's turn, and it is going to reach out and attempt to grasp onto the thorn.
Wisdom saves it.
I did my bit.
That one is nowhere near you.
Oh,
It's the one on
sorry.
the pillar by Thorn and Ola.
Yeah.
But as it reaches out, you quickly sort of pull away and scamper around the corner down the side of the pillar, so it does not manage to get its suckers on you.
It was going after me, right?
All right.
So
Yes.
Damn, that's a terrifying spell.
That is pretty bad.
That sounds like
I'm
a
just glad
real-life
it didn't go
zombie,
after me.
zombie plant spell.
All right. So the large flower fails its wisdom save. So part of it just, flares up and burns away as it takes the 13 points of radiant damage. And as it does so, you can feel, Stephanie, whatever your sword dug into immediately, gets sort of released, and it spits out what appears to be a humanoid of some sort, and it pops up just outside as it sort of sprays out this creature, and it stands up and just sort of staggers and turns. And first thing it does is make a wisdom save.
we reanimated a.
Technically, they both need to make wisdom saves now because it entered into the space.
Yep, they're different, 2 different types of zombies.
Oh, good. Diversity is always good.
I'm liking that line.
The diversity line.
It's the
Winthrop
diversity
has
line.
an issue with it.
Oh man, so it gets the same initiative score. So it's wisdom save. Manages to get a 16. So
So one saved, one failed. What? That's the wrong one.
It's blown away.
So one takes 6, one takes 12, and yeah.
Yeah, and so the musk zombies. They both fail, so they both take 12. So
Technically speaking, the one that just spawned, because its initiative is 6, will take the damage. Will have to make 2 different saves because it'll enter it for the first time and then start its turn there.
yep. And second one fails.
What about the
So
third
that
musk zombie?
immediately just gets evaporated after it spits out.
I think you're missing a yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, that
there we
one
go.
takes its damage as well. So that one's starting to look injured, and so 2 of them look bloodied. One of them still looks to be in pretty good shape. And now seeing that the corpse flower is going to fire out a tentacle at Winthrop, who just came out and attempted to and slashed it, and its sword really hurt.
Didn't Beatrix take like 30 points of damage?
She did, but that was a critical
Oh.
hit. Yeah, you were critically hit
The
when
hit
you ran
and-
down. So
And are poisoned or
that
something?
hits. So you take 8 bludgeoning, and give me a Constitution save, please, Winthrop.
Okay.
So
Motherfucker.
you take 12 poison damage on top of the 8 bludgeoning.
So 20.
20 points in total. All right, the yellow musk zombies have done their saves. So the first one is going to attack Beatrix. So he's going to try and slam into you. But he just harmlessly bounces off your shield. The other 2 are going to go after Baka. And not even close. You are able to easily parry them off with your staff. And that takes us to the top of the round and to Winthrop, and we will pick up tomorrow night with Winthrop giving me a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. No, I had a whole speech. You bastard. You attacked my party. You attacked my wife. You pansy, I'm going to take you out.
Pansy.
Boo.
Who says pansy anymore?
Well, we will
XP
pick
and
up
all
with
that next.
Yeah, next session, because the only XP you
Okay.
guys are going to get are from the zombies here right now. So
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
we will do it as one longer session when you guys will get XP and you'll get full renown and downtime.
Nice.
All right. Hopefully, I'll be able to actually make a level. That'd be nice. Level 7.
Hopefully, I'll live.
Hopefully.
I'll probably
There's
hit-
no
we'll
way in
find out.
hell I'm reaching
Yeah,
a level.
I'll probably
after
hit
this.
level 7 by next week, not this week.
All right. I gotta
With
run,
that,
guys.
thanks
I'll see you
everybody
guys
for watching,
tomorrow.
and we'll see everyone tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern to continue Tomb of Annihilation.
See you later. Bye-bye. And I would like to thank everyone who came to watch us, which is Commander Root, Len Fusion, Memory Lapse DM, Shout Gamers, ZLT Card Silva Sensei, and I think 1 or 2 people I might have forgotten about, but thank you, and join us in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Nighty night.
Same tomb time, same tomb channel.
ZL
We mean the Tiny Toons.
Tarkard or who?
Oh yes,
ZL?
ZLT. He told me to call himself.
Yes, ZLT. That's the dude for my Saturday morning game.
Awesome,
Not
ZLT. No,
Yeah.
because I'm American, honey, and in America we say Z. Z.
Wait,
Unless
so what do you
his
call a
name's
Zeb?
Zed.
Well, he's American
What do you-
too, so